Hey guys, it is Dr. Kalie here, and I have a special guest. We have Miss Mackenzie with us today. She is one of our rock star CAs in the office, and she has some stuff she wants to share with you for 5 Essential Friday. We were talking about this, and this is a huge getting outside of your comfort zone scenario for Miss Mackenzie today. So we're going to have some fun. If you're there, like, just show her some love, hit the like buttons and the hearts and stuff, and get this blown up for her. But we're talking about how emotions like nervousness and excitement is the same exact feeling, and it releases the same chemicals in your brain. It's just it's how you decide to put that into action. And so we're talking about how, like, she's like super nervous to be on here, but she's like, no, I'm excited, and speaking that into herself so she doesn't shut down. And
Yep.
we'll see how it goes. Do you have anything you want to add to that?
Yeah, I mean, it helped me. I know it's the same thing going on your mind, same chemical. So I just have to tell myself, I'm not nervous, I'm excited. So it works.
Yeah. So that's essential number 1 is maximize mind. She's going to do her max mind moments. What is that for you?
So mine is smile even though you don't want to. So when you smile, you're using the muscles in your face, and it actually tricks your mind into thinking you are happy. So smile even if you don't want to, and it'll lighten your mood no matter what.
Yeah, because your brain doesn't actually know if you want to smile or don't want to smile. It's just a matter of if you are smiling, it's tricking the way that your muscles are working. Is that right?
Muscle memory, yeah.
Muscle memory. Essential number 2 is maximized nerve supply. So what is your essential number 2?
So mine is when you carry your purse or your work bag or your backpack, everyone usually uses the same shoulder or the same arm every single time. So yes, it'll tend to shift your structure. So you want to make sure you're switching it back and forth each arm, switching the way you carry your bag so it's not.
So if you are a right arm person, then switch it over to the left side. Maybe try to do like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you go to the left, and Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, you go to the right.
Make sure you switch it back and forth.
Yeah, get that kind of a scheduled out, so that way you balance yourself out. And because or if you do go see a chiropractor, find out if you have a curve in your spine, find out which way your curve is and which way the purse will actually help start molding the spine back to where it's supposed to be. So it can almost be used as body weighting to help correct the spine also. So for mine is find a specific area in your home to do your spinal rehab exercises. We know that if you have something that's planned out and you know exactly where you're going, then it's a lot more likely that you're going to actually follow through and do the exercises. For me, like, my basement is filled up with exercise equipment, and that's where I go work out. But I also have my wobble chair, my traction, my head weights. I have everything that I need down there so that I can do that before I work out, and a lot of times right after I work out too, I finish with some other exercises. So it's important to have a specific space for specific things. Number 3 is maximized quality nutrients.
Yeah.
So this is Mackenzie's like baby. She went to school for nutrition, and she loves everything about food, the good and the bad. And so I'm going to let you go first on this one also.
Okay, so I want to talk about fortified foods. A lot of people will get different nutrients into their diet from the foods that they eat, of course, but they're eating these products that are chemically enhanced, so they pump in nutrients to the foods that's not naturally there, and these are usually vitamins that people are deficient in. And over time, when you eat the same products, you get the opposite of a deficiency, which is a vitamin toxicity. So I just want to let everyone know the best way to get the nutrients from your food is not fortified, but whole foods.
Can you give an example of what like a common fortified food would be?
Protein bars,
Okay.
Cereal. That's a big one. People
What
think
about
they're
like
getting-
vitamin D milk? I think is another big one that they have out there.
Yeah, fortified.
Fortified milk. So anytime you see the word fortified, you want to just put it back on the shelf and walk away. And whole food vitamins, that's what sets our supplements apart from so many other supplements, is that our vitamins are made from whole food ingredients. So there's no synthetic vitamins in there, there's no fortified things that are getting shot in there. It's all whole food vitamins, and that's what's going to help sustain that over time. Good job.
Thank you.
Mine is green juice. I talked about green leafy vegetables on Tea Time with the Judges, and I really love green juices. And so what my favorite recipe is kale, cucumber, spinach, lemon, ginger, and then I'll throw in some turmeric in there as well. It's delicious.
Sounds
and
good.
It is super good for fighting cancer and helping to reverse disease, helping to clean out your gut, all kinds of amazing things. If you are in the St. Charles, Geneva area, we have a great juice place. It's called Green Gypsy Juice. And it's actually inside of Movable Feast, which is also another great place to go eat lunch. That's our go-to place for our team. They love when we get to take them on Wednesdays and have training there for lunch. But there's great things to eat in their cabinet thing that they have there, like a deli, like what would that be like? Just a gourmet deli, kind of just with good stuff like kale salads and all kinds of good things. Mermaid milk. That's from Green Gypsy. So she goes there, and when you go, just let her know that you came from us. Maybe she'll give you some love. I don't know. Maybe she won't. Number 4 is maximize oxygen and lean muscle. So that's all about working out. So what is your key component?
So my key component today is stretching. A lot of people will stretch before and after exercises, just stretching those muscles, getting them loose and ready. But it's also a good thing to do, even if you don't have time to work out. You can bend over, touch your toes, do some different stretches for a couple minutes, and that's using your muscles a little bit, and if you don't use them, you lose them. So that's just, one thing you can fit in. No matter what you're doing during that day, you can stretch, and you can use your muscles at least once.
Yeah, and that's something that we teach our patients. Like if you have a desk job, get in the habit of standing up throughout the day, doing a couple stretches, whether it's touching your toes or bending backwards, or Mackenzie's tall, that's why we're actually sitting down today, because it would look like this if we were standing.
Yep.
And so she was just so when she works on the computer, you kind of have to bend over. It's just how it is. We even have like standing desks, but she's just very tall. So she was having Luke like stretch her arms and her back out earlier. So just being proactive about that stuff. You can find somebody that you work next to, kind of help each other stretch out. Just throughout the day to do that. Yoga is a great way to stretch. We do these challenge ninja workouts, and that's something, along with doing the spinal corrective exercises, that we would ask you to do is to stretch, and then even like getting on the red wobble chair at home before you work out, before you go to work, before you do anything really for the day, getting on there, warming up the discs and the ligaments and the muscles in your spine, and getting ready to take on the day. So mine is going to be find a buddy to work out with. I have, we do Challenge Ninjas, so if you're not on the Challenge Ninjas train yet, go to Facebook and type in Challenge Ninjas, or you can go onto Instagram at Challenge Ninjas, and that is a global movement that's just allowing you to work out. Doc wants to come hang out with us in here. That's our office pet, so he's good. So Challenge Ninjas is a global movement that you get to work out at home. It doesn't cost anything. It's no equipment, and you get to be involved in this amazing community of people that are just pushing and pushing and pushing each other to get better and better and better. We have what I like to refer to as a healthy competition, and so that's as far as like people posting their times or how many rounds that they got in, and seeing where you are and where you could be. And I was just having a conversation with somebody earlier today, and just talking about how she was FaceTiming with one of her friends, and they did the workout together, and she got her best time that there was. So there is something about the energy that you have in the room. Find somebody to work out with. Even if you're not there, you can either do a FaceTime with them, or let them know, like, okay, let's start, let's see what your time is, and just be an encouragement throughout this whole journey. Everybody needs an encouragement. Definitely. So how about essential number 5 is detoxification, or minimizing toxins. For me, especially like in the winter time, when we have to have the heat on and it gets dry in the house and kind of gross, and I always have a window open. I leave a window open even when it's super, super cold, just to get some fresh air into my bedroom. Somewhere in the house the window's cracked open just a little bit at least. Right now, I mean, I have the window open pretty significant amounts, especially when I'm sleeping, just so I can circulate good fresh air. So that helps me with detoxification. I know you have some awesome information about detox.
Yes, so mine, minimizing toxins in your life, essential oils, I'm a very big advocate for. Thieves brand, Thieves Blend is a essential oil blend from Young Living Essential Oils. Okay, Thieves.
Rewind.
I'm going to talk about Thieves.
Go.
Thieves is a blend of essential oils. It's clove, lemon, cinnamon, eucalyptus, and rosemary. So Thieves brand has a lot of different products you can use for cleaning supplies, like cleaning your household, toothpaste. I love their toothpaste. You know, there's a lot of germs in your mouth, and you want to stay away from all that toxic toothpaste, so their brand is a very good one to buy. They also have mouthwash, floss, they have laundry detergent, they have dish soap, so the list goes on, but Thieves is a very big one to kill germs in a friendly way.
Yeah, and that's what we use. A lot of people ask, what do you guys use to clean your equipment here in the office? And it's Thieves essential oil and water. Sometimes we have the Thieves cleaner in there and water to dilute it a little bit, but that's all it is, and it's more powerful than like Clorox and all that stuff, and there's no chemicals in there, so you don't have to worry about harming anything, any part of your body. And I think it smells delicious.
Yeah, that
it's
cinnamon,
like cinnamon.
clove,
It like gets you.
Smells
super
great.
Good. So, you know, I just want to talk about one thing, like for Mackenzie to do this and totally like knock it out of the park. I think she just did an amazing job right now.
Thank you.
I've been reading this book, 5-second Rule, and it's just an amazing aspect or just whole life experience.
I read it too, yeah.
It's great.
It's a great book. I listened to it.
And it's all about like when you have moments in your life where you don't think you can overcome things, you count, like I told her that she was doing this, she's like, no, not doing it, and then she's like, I think like probably 5 seconds in, whether you know that you did it or not, like you counted backwards from 5 and you're like, all right, let's do this. And just making that decision to go ahead and do it, I think that there's just huge growth periods in our days and in our lives that if we just encounter them head on, that's when we start to see change and see growth. So that is it for your 5 Essential Friday. Everybody that's out there, tell Mackenzie how awesome she did. Like this, share it. This has a ton of good information on there. Dr. James and I will be back here next Tuesday for tea time with the judges. We can't wait to be with you guys then and share with you all of our amazing information. So have a beautiful weekend. It is amazing out here in Chicago. There's no skies, no clouds in the sky. Sun's out, a little bit chilly, but it's a beautiful fall day. So go enjoy it and be a blessing to others.
Bye, y'all.